force that must work for the new World Sport Games edition. And I think that if we can do that, we can have the opportunity to stay together with you in June in Cervia and Cesenatico in the Adriatic Sea in Italy, and maybe in this case we can have the opportunity to have a normal meeting, and I can know all of you personally, all of you. This is my dream, and I think that we can start again with our normal activity. I think that in the world, all our members want to start in the sport, want to start again in our activity. They want to stay together in this occasion, and we are working for that. At the moment, the situation is not very good. I'm sorry, not in Italy, not in Spain, not in France, not in Germany, not in every part of the world. The COVID is again present, and we don't have win our battle with this very terrible virus. But I hope that in the new year we can have a good situation, and we can stay together, and we can stay inside in a new edition of your meeting, and not by the computer, not by platform, by direct face-to-face. This is very important for me, because in CSIT is important sport, of course, but it's important to stay together, to socialize, to have the opportunity to exchange our opinion and to speak direct person to person. About this edition, I want to tell thank you very much, Mr. Cosimo and Anu again, because if you are here, this is possible, of course, because we have win an EU project, but in the first, we are here because Anu, Valeria and Cosimo, they want so much go in this direction to work for help a new young leaders generation inside to the CSIT. This is the life of our very nice confederation, and your rule is very important. I am sure that without your presence inside the CSIT, we don't have a future. This is the message that I want to give you. Please stay with us. Please work so much in this project, because this is the just way for guarantee the future in our confederation. Good luck to all of you, and particular good work. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Bruno. So now, okay. So thank you, Bruno, for the speech. We are in the same place, so we have some technical problems. So thank you, Bruno, and for your presence, for your speech, and for your best wishes for our job. So now I think that I can give the floor to Anu Rajajarvi, so that she can introduce a little bit more about this project after the speech of the President, Bruno Molea.
Thank you, Cosimo. At first, it's really nice to see you here online because of the COVID, but I think that we forget that situation, and we concentrate on this meeting, and that we get a good feeling from this own project. At first, I'd like to introduce myself. So my name is Anu Rajajärvi. So as you know, the last name is quite hard to say, but I'm a vice president in CSIT board, or ExCom as we call it, and I have been there 4 years. And as Bruno Molea said, that I have been responsibility for the Young Leaders project and Young Leaders or youth project in CSIT. So it's so near of my heart. So that's why I really want to see you here, and also in future events what we have in CSIT. But at first, I'd like to tell you some things what we have thought in CSIT, what we want to do with this project, and not exactly with this project, but the whole situation in youth issues. And I think that I'm not very good at this, but I try to share this. Is it coming or not? I try to share it, but it's not here.
Yeah, try now, Anu.
Okay, again.
Because I think that's behind, down you can see bottom. Okay, perfect.
Yes, you see it. Okay, we have thought a few times that what should we do with the young issues or youth issues in CSIT, and here are some words of our possibilities and our thoughts. At first, the most important thing is that it has to be fun. It means that it can be just sitting in meetings and make some papers, but it's action. It's really action. And when it's action, it's always that we have a fine and funny time together. And then also here are some key points. At first, the important thing that I have noticed that I think in different way than you, because there's I think that there's 30 years between us when we have get birth. So my experience are different than yours. And that's very important that you will give the hint or some proposals what to do and how to think about the youth issues. And then the most important thing is also that you can organize happenings, events and meetings by yourself. So we think that it's somehow depends of your own, that it doesn't mean that I make a meeting and you have to come there. But if you need to do something, please do that. I think that we can help and give some tools and sometimes some money that we can arrange something for you. And then also your role in sport fields is important. I think that all the participants there in World Sports Games, they are almost age of you, because maybe some elderly people, but I think that participants are in the same age than you are. So then you can think about what else than sports they would need during the World Sports Games. And then also we'd like to give you some field or platform that you can somehow learn some new skills and ideas, especially in your personal level, because this is, we call this as doing by learning methods. And it means that we really do something here. Okay, there are just some words from that. But then something else. When I saw your videos, and I was very convicted that this YOUAca project will be a great success in the future, because your video shows me that you all seems to be so talented, and you also already have a lot of experience working in sport organizations as a trainer, coaches and referees, judges, and also in administration. So we have to give you something more. And we are, Cosimo, Riku and me, we are responsible for that. And also I hope that I can provide you the platform where you can discuss about the situation in sports in everyday life, and maybe we can get some information and connection to universities where they make some research from the sports. I don't mean the high level sports, but the very low level and everyday sports and life of living and how we do that in everyday life. And then also I hope that we practice teamwork here, because some of you know each other, but some of you are just new ones here and you just saw the videos and you don't know everybody. So that's why it's quite a challenge to make a group from this way that we see each other in online and in screen. And then also I'd like to give you the opportunity that in next World Sports Games in Italy, you can create some kind of event. It means a real event and real participants and something which is real, and you can work together and try your wings, that how far you can fly. But we are with you and we will give you some tools, as I said. So this is my speech in here, and I hope that we can hear you now. Thank you.
Thank you, Anu. So for your words and for your speech. So now, of course, I introduce myself. I'm Cosimo Renzi, and I'm the project manager for this project. Some of you already met me last year and these years, but we will have time to meet each other better. So now, only to see together what is our program. So now we are here, so we are in late with 5 minutes. Because as Anu said, the objective today is to meet a little bit more each other. So we have prepared an ice-breaking activity together with Francesco and Alba, that are two of our peer trainers team. Then we will have a presentation of the first edition of YOUAca, because the other objective is to share together, because there are new participants in this edition, explaining what was the first edition of YOUAca. Then there will be a short presentation of the methodology of YOUAca, and then there will be the opportunity to discuss together using one of the functions of this platform. So we will be split in different groups, so to discuss about what we heard and what are our expectations about the project. And then we will have a group discussion all together, and at the end we will present the second edition of the project, so YOUAca 2.0. We hope to finish even before 5 p.m. in Italy, and I don't know what's your time in your countries. We will do our best. So now I give the floor directly to Francesco and Alba in order to start with our ice-breaking activity. That is a sort of activity that we do every time in order to know each other in a different way, let's say like this. So Francesco and Alba, you can open your mic.
Yes, I already did. Hi everybody, my name is Francesco, as Cosimo said, and together with Alba we will start to introduce ourselves. I would kindly ask you if you can please type your name in the chat so that we can have like some kind of a list, because I'm gonna have a different disposition of the cameras in my Zoom than Alba, so that we can call you name by name. Can you do this, please? Okay, perfect. There you go. So I'm gonna start with what is the activity actually, which consists in 3 questions. And I'd like you to first tell us your name, your age, and where you're from. Then you should describe your personality with 1 adjective or 1 word that can describe you as you think it's best. And then just to get to know each other a little bit, just to say what you like to do in your free time so that we can find some different interests that maybe you can link each other. So, for example, my name is Francesco. I'm 24 and I am from Forlì, Italy. If I had to describe myself with one word, I would say self-driven, probably, because I'm really determined in what I do and I like to achieve my goals in my life. And the last one, what I like to do in my free time, I usually like to go to the cinema. I'm really keen in music. I like listening to music, and I like going out with friends, like, you know, for a beer or something. So a really short presentation of yourself so that you can just express in 30, 40 seconds who you are, and that's fine. So Alba, you want to do the same as I did?
Yes, sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Alba. I'm 30 and I'm from a little town in Catalonia. In a word, I will describe myself that I am a funny person. And the third one, in my free time, I love swimming and go for a walk with my dogs.
Okay. So maybe we can start off with the first one I have in my chat, which is Angelina. If you can turn your mic on and your camera as well.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Can
hey
you
there.
hear me? Oh. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you can hear.
So my name is Angelina. I'm 21. Describe me with one word. I don't know, active. I love different activities, and what I do I like to do? I like having a good training, I guess. Really intensive one, just to give a break to my brain. And as Francesca said, I love going to the cinema. I love films, and so, yep, that's it.
Okay, thank you. So the second one is Rico. I think I know him.
Okay, hello you all. I'm one of the trainer of our project, and I'm 39 years old, and I come from Helsinki, Finland. And how I describe myself, I'm a workaholic, so I'm working now too. And if I had more free time, I would play more football and watch it. So that's me. Hello you all.
Cool. Okay, let's go with the third one, which is George.
Yes, sir. I have to talk like instead of him because he's at lectures right now. I'm sorry. So he's 21 as well as I am. Can I describe him in what word is explosive? Really, he is. And he likes to be annoying at the free time, believe me.
Okay,
So.
we believe you. Okay, thank you. The next one is Christian.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm new here in this project. So my name is Christian. I'm 27. I'm from Pula, Croatia. With one word would be workaholic as well as Riku, because I like to do a lot of stuff. I like to overdo my schedule and everything, and it's all related to sports. I like to play football. In free time I play other sports as well. I play chess. When I don't play sports, I play video games. I hang out with my friends, movies, cinemas, pool, everything. Yeah, everything was just fine. Yeah.
Thank you, Christian. Next one is Anu. I think we all know her.
Do you want to know my age?
You can skip that one if you want.
No, I'm very proud of it. So I'm Anu, and I'm from Finland, and I live next to Helsinki, and I'm 51 years old, and in free time I do this. So this is my hobby, and also if I have time, then I play volleyball and beach volley. Thank you.
Okay. Wait, my chat is actually stuck right now. Damn. I can refresh the chat. Okay, I got it. Joan.
Hi everyone, my name is YOUAca, I'm 32. I'm from Vimbodí, which is a small town in the middle of Catalonia. I can describe myself as a sympathetic, also kind of worker, hard worker. And in my free time, when I have it, I like to go around with my friends, just to go out to have some dinner, some drinks, whenever it's possible, not right now because of the COVID, but that's one of my best things to do with my friends. Thanks.
Okay. Alba, stop me when we are at the half.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay. So now we have Elisa, am I right?
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm Elisa. I'm 26 and I'm from Rivergaro, which is a small village close to Piacenza in Italy. I would describe myself as curious. I mean, I really like to discover new things. And what I do during my free time, I listen a lot of music and I also play music. I try to play. And as Francesca and a lot of you said, I also like to go out with friends, having beers, dinners, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay. So I think we are at the half, Alba, maybe.
The half is in Maria, but no problem, I can continue. No.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. Go on. Yeah, you want to go on?
The next one is Jesus. Maybe?
I'm Jesus. I'm from Tortosa, Catalonia. And I think that the best word for describe me is like a kind of music like rock or punk, for example. In my free time, I like to practice sport, especially swimming, and to play music too, and especially drums.
Okay, thank you. The next one is Eve or Eva. I don't know how to say right your name.
Yeah, you can use either one. So hi, I'm Eve and I'm from Finland, Tampere. It's 2 hours from Helsinki and I'm 23. And if I would describe myself with one word, I would say passionate, because everything I do with a lot of effort. And if I had a free time, I can't disconnect my free time and working and coaching and studying from each other. So I coach, I study, and I go to work, and that's about it.
Okay, thank you, Eve. The next is Patricia.
Hi, everybody. I'm also new, as Christian said. So my name is Patricia. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from the small town Donja Stubica near Zagreb in Croatia. I would probably say active in every possible meaning of that word. I like to go out, hang out. So I do that in my free time. I like to hang out with my friends, watch sport, play sport, and that's it.
Okay, Carlo, it's your turn.
Hi, my name is Carlo. I'm 30 years old. I work as a psychologist in a school for kids with special needs. In my free time, I train box and other martial arts. And during summer, I'm a skipper, so I love sailing. That's all.
Nice to meet you, Carlo. The next one is Maria. Hello?
Sorry, did you say my name or?
What? Maria is the next one.
Oh, sorry.
But you can present yourself if you want.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear what you said, but I can present myself now. So my name is Taija and I'm 25 years old now, and I come from Seinäjoki. It's on the west and middle of Finland, quite. And if I have to describe myself with one word, I think it's reliable, because I'm reliable in voluntary work and also with friends and so on. and on my free time, maybe the best thing I like to do is to go to a concerts or gigs. Sometimes it's classical music and sometimes it's punk gigs. So that's the most important thing in my free time. And of course, I see a lot of friends and have beer with them. Thanks.
Thank you. And Maria from IT.
Maria, I think that you have to unmute your mic, maybe.
I didn't see her.
Okay, skip the other one.
Um,
Okay, Maria, I can see you. Ah, okay. I try to set the audio of Maria, so you can skip to the other one.
Okay. The next is Paola.
Hi everyone, I'm Paola, I'm 21 years old and I'm from Piacenza in northern Italy. I don't know how to describe myself in only one word, but I think determined can be fine because everything I do it with my heart. So I don't know, in free time, I don't have really a lot of free time, but I enjoy going out with my friends and sometimes reading or doing sports. So I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. The next one is Nea.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
So my name is Nea and I'm 20 and from Finland, small village named Pornainen. If I would describe myself with one word, it would be brave. And on my free time, I like to be in nature with my dog. That's
I
it.
love it. Okay, thank you. Ignazi, it's your turn.
Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Ignazi. I'm from Reus, a city in Catalonia. I'm 23. I would describe myself as an active person. And in my free time, I like to go out with my friends and practice several kinds of sports. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you. Christina, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Christina and I'm 21 years old and I'm from small town near Helsinki called Rajamäki. If I had to describe myself with one word, it would be perfectionist, like everyone near me says, because when I do something, it's always have to be perfect or else I don't do it at all. And in my free time, I like to take care of my sister's 5-month-old kid and play soccer and listen to music.
Okay, thank you, Christina. Now, the next one is Mayu.
Hi, my name is Mayu. I'm 21 and I come from Turku, Finland. If I have to describe myself, I would say I'm quite spontaneous. And what I like to do with my free time, well, because I'm spontaneous, I like to go on small trips or big trips and drive around Finland, and also like to go to the festivals and music concerts and hang out with my friends.
Okay, thank you. Nice to see you again. The next one is Stefania.
Hi, I'm Stefania. I'm 25 years old. I live in Bari, that is a city in the south of Italy. And I could describe myself as a curious person because I like discovering everything. In my free time, I like writing, poetry in particular, and reading, going out with my friends, but also doing sport, listening to music. I like a lot of things. And I like watching football matches. I'm a Juventus supporter. So that's it. Hello, and nice to meet you.
Thank you. The next one is Rinka.
Hello everyone, my name is Rinka. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Croatia. from Zagreb. If I need to say one word that describes me, that would be adventurous. That's because I like to travel a lot, with friends, walking my dog all the time, and just to be outside. That.
Okay, Zrinka, I think that your connection has maybe some problem, but I think that we quite understand what you have said, so nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you, Zrinka. The next one is Roger.
Sorry, I'm curious.
I didn't understand anything right now.
No, okay, Zrinka, we cannot hear you now because of your connection. So let's try after. Thank you. Okay, Alba.
Roger, it's your turn.
Thank you, Alba. Good evening. My name is Roger. I'm still 29 years old. I came from Tortosa, south part of Catalonia. I will describe myself like multitasking person. I like to work with many things at the same time and do it well. And I like to spend my free time practicing paddle with friends and afterwards having some drinks with them and who lose pace the round.
Okay, thank you. The next one is Mick.
Hello, my name is Nika. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Croatia. If I have to choose one word, it would be organized. I like to be organized and have all planned. In free time, I like to travel.
Okay, thank you. Mick, it's your turn.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so still on mute. Anyway, my name is Mick and I'm 29 years old and I'm from, well, I live in the biggest city in Estonia that is the capital and called Tallinn. I would describe myself as a goal-oriented person because I need to have some kind of goal to achieve. And in the free time, I like to read and do all sorts of sports. For example, play basketball or track and field or something like that.
Thank you, Mick. The next one is Kunar.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Gunnar. I'm from Estonia and I'm 20 years old. A word about me would be hardworking. And my hobbies are fishing and WRC watching. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. And the last one, Cosimo.
Okay, so I'm the last one, but maybe after we will try again with Maria. Okay. So I'm Cosimo. My age is 32. I come from Florence, a city in Italy. And describe myself with one word, it's very complicated. I think serious is the most honest word that I can use.
Really?
Really. A happy, serious person. And then what I like to do, since there is COVID, I think that I discovered that I like so much cooking, but also drinking some good wines and yeah, read some books on sociology, but also hang out with my friends and do some physical activity in my free time. So thank you and nice to meet you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Maria, have you solved your microphone problem?
I don't think. Maria? No.
No.
We cannot hear you again. So let's hope to fix this problem during the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm right, everyone introduced himself or herself. If not, please unmute your mic and tell us who you are. If not, I can go forward, and then after that we knew something more about ourselves. Of course, it's not the perfect tool to meet each other, but anyway, we try to do our best. We had also your videos, so we can say that now we know a little bit more. And I think that it's time to pass to the presentation of the first edition of the project. But before, I would like to present in a few words who are the roles of the project, because I think that is important before to skip to the presentation. And as I told you, there is a project manager that I'm Cosimo Renzi. Then there is a trainers team, and so there is Anu, Rayayarvi, and Riku that are in charge of the training program. But from this year, this is a new aspect, we have a peer trainers team. So we have 4 participants coming from 4 organizations of the participating organization of the first year, that are Francesco, Taya, Alba, and Nick, that are the tutors of the project, and so they work together with the trainers team and the project manager. And then we have national coordinators. I think that you know your national coordinators that can help you to solve some problems, but also help you to work at national level. So only to let you understand that you have different roles that you can contact during the project. So now it's time to present the first edition of the project. So I give the floor to Mick and Taya.
Okay, so I will share the screen. So can you see it now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, well, as Cosimo said, I'm here to present with Francesco and Taya and Alba the information that we had previous year. So as said, we participated last year also, and we have some nice pictures and videos. So we can start with videos from last year that we made in Kisakeskus. That was the second meeting. And maybe please tell me if you also can hear the volume. So I will play the first one and then we are going to play the second one, okay? So did you hear the volume?
Yeah.
Okay, I will play it. Okay, so this was the first video, and I can also comment that in Kisakeskus, one of our tasks was to create these videos. So in total, we had 3 teams, created 3 videos. So I will play the second one now.
messaging young people and managers in the support organization aimed at developing management skills. Trying to develop leadership skills and create connections. And we also discovered something about Finnish culture.
So what have been the best things in this project? Maybe the learning by doing, knowing new people, improve my English, maybe.
Okay, so this was the second video. We are not going to watch the third one, but for me it was really funny to see all these things we did last time, and these were the good old times when you could meet people and have some fun. So as you can see, we didn't only work in the camp, we also did this awesome and funny stuff. But yeah, so we're going to read out our experiences. So I'm gonna start. So last year, the amount of fun we had during the dinners, activities and learning was too damn high. So being young leader gave me confidence, and that represented on the tasks I carried out on my job. So yeah, this sums up my experience from previous year. Maybe Taya, you can read yours.
Yeah, I can read mine. So mine is the best thing in this project has been this awesome group of young leaders and trainers. I'm happy that I have had this opportunity to get to know people who respect similar things and share the same values in grassroots sports than I do. And we have had so fun days and evenings together in different countries. And this project and our experienced trainers have given me fresh perspectives and better management skills to my own voluntary work.
Thank you, Taya.
Thank you.
Francesco?
Shall I read it?
Yeah, or you can summarize it because you had a lot of experience.
Yeah. I'd better read it. Anyway, it is participating in the YOUAca project has been a great experience for me. It's a perfect match between learning and having fun. It gave me the opportunity to learn about sports and how it's lived and managed at international level while having a huge amount of fun, which I didn't expect I could have in a formative project. Not to mention the fact that making international friendships and the opportunity to travel around Europe or learning more about different cultures than mine.
Yeah, thank you, Francesco. Alba?
Okay, my experience of participating in this project has been a great surprise. We learned a lot, we had a great time, and personally, it helped me to have more confidence in myself.
Thank you, Alba. So as you can see, we had a lot of fun and we all learned something, not only just us, but the other participants from last year that some of you are here today. But yeah, it is quite an experience you can gain from this international project. So to summarize what we did learn from last year, well, we understand the skills we need to develop. So we saw them like the lack of skills we have and the ones that we need to develop, as well as communication. It is very important in life general. We also learned how to present ideas and projects because we had to do some different ones and present them to different people. We also a little bit learned how to overcome the fear of relating to new people that come from different countries and to speak the different language, for example, English. Also, we learned about teamwork, leadership, how to manage your time, and how to create social network and long-term cooperation. So that was the brief summary. So last year we had 3 meetings. The first one was in Tortosa, Catalonia. That was held in March. So the second one was in Kisakeskus in Finland. That was in June. And the last one was in Rome, Italy. So that was held in October. And now a little bit about each meeting we had. So Tortosa, as we said, was the first one, and it was basically the same as we have here. So we all could meet each other, and we did some icebreaking activities, and get to hang on the system and everything, and met also the CIT members and had intergenerational dialogue with them. So it was really good. And the last day we presented the output of the meeting to the audience as well. So this was the part of presenting ideas and projects. As for the side activities, I still remember all the awesome dinners and lunches we had with the group in different places. So it was really, really amazing. To drink wine in lunch for me was something new. So yeah. Also, we did get to know the tapas and culture and wine tasting, of course,
and also a little vodka tasting.
Yeah, as you can see on the picture, I think it is vodka, maybe. Yeah, we went to a nightclub, and I remember that Bruno Moya stayed there longer than I did. So yeah, but also we had lovely boat tour in Ebro River, so that was nice. And the second meeting was in Kisakeskus, and maybe Taya, you can.
Yeah, I can tell about that. So the second meeting was in Kisakeskus. It was held in June, and it was 5 days long, so it was a little bit longer than the other meetings we had. And it was hosted by TUL, and this Kisakeskus is a camp area in southern Finland. So it was quite middle of nowhere. So we had really good opportunity to enjoy the Finnish nature. And the training camp was divided into 3 different modules. And the first one was leading and group management skills. So in that module, we were developing skills for the management of group interactions and conflicts. The second module was about grassroots sport event organization. So in that module, we learned about main things, what should keep in mind when we are organizing an event in grassroots sport level. And the third module was about networking and public communication. And this module was about learning by doing activity. And we were asked to design, organize, and manage the seminar, where we were asked to show this YOUAca project to the audience. And the seminar was held in Helsinki on the last day of our camp. And there we also had intergenerational dialogue between us and some senior leaders in grassroots sports in Finland. And as you can see, we had a lot of side activities, and here is some of them. So we had paddling and smoke sauna and swimming. The water was quite cold at that time. We did some orienteering in the woods, and we had indoor climbing and archery. And we also made a visitation to Fiskars, and Fiskars is a small village full of artisans, crafts, and design. So we learned something about Finnish culture. And on the last evening, we had also this theater gala in Helsinki. And it was because TUL turned 100 year in that year. Yes, I think we can go to the next.
Yeah, we have seen this video many times now.
Yeah. So the last meeting was held in Rome in October, and it was hosted by IX, and it was during the CSIT 41st Congress. So there were over 100 participants in that Congress, so it was really good opportunity to get to know people from different countries and cultures. And there we presented our organization's project ideas, and those project ideas were we created those in learning by doing phase, but I think Mick will tell you in the next slide more about those. Yeah, and people from CSIT committee evaluated these ideas and gave us some tips to make those projects even better. And in Rome, we also had intergenerational dialogue with senior experienced sport leaders, and there were people from CSIT and Mamanet. And we also participated to the first World Amateur Sport Forum, and the name was Sport Impacts All. And there we presented all the 4 project ideas to the audience. And the audience was composed by managers, politicians, and sport leaders in the field of grassroots sports coming from all over the world. So it was really good opportunity to us to show and present our project ideas, and we got a lot of good feedback from them. And in Rome, we also had some side activities. For example, we played Mamanet, and we learned its rules and what are the values in that sport. And we went to sightseeing in Rome and had amazing dinners again, and did some wine tasting there also. Yeah, I think that was all about Rome.
Thank you, Daya. Yeah, the dinners were amazing. Yep.
Yeah.
So as Daya said, in summer after Kisakeskus, we needed to create, well, each organization members needed to create projects. So, for example, the ICS created National World Sport Games. The idea came from World Sport Games that CSCT organizes. And you can see here that YOUAca made new model for finals competition. It was really a big project, and it involved a lot of organizations. TUL in Finland created this awesome winter break event for TUL network, and Kalev, we created this awesome sports day where there are different games held. So these were the quick overview of the 4 projects we needed to create during the summer and present them on the presented them in Rome. So yeah, but we are soon ending our presentation, and here are some pictures from the first year. So you can see here we had this is one of the dinners we had, some city, and this picture is Mamanet. So here we are listening carefully about Mamanet, and here we are playing this sports game. So basically what it is volleyball, but you need to throw the ball. You don't have to jump. And this is the Rome Congress we had, where we presented the ideas. You can see there, TUL member presenting idea. And this is from Kisakeskus. So yeah, you can see happy faces. We all have happy faces. So we had great time there. So in summary, well, together we are stronger. So I think we and you also can make changes. And I think some of you, well, what I heard in your introduction and in your videos, you are already making changes. And I think we have a lot to learn, how to become a better future sports leader. So that is why you are here and today, and that is why you are listening to become better. So thank you. This is it from us.
Okay, thank you very much, Nick and Taya, for this funny and full of information and pictures presentation. In terms of skill, is also a skill to manage a congress the day after when you are in hangover. So it's not only drinking, but it's to manage the after after drinking when you have to present your project ideas. And so anyway, as Anu said at the beginning, our aim is to have fun, and in the meanwhile we are learning. So now to try to complete this presentation that was, I can say, really complete, but you know I'm the serious man, so I have to introduce you to some serious things. And for example, only to say that, as you understand, this is a European project co-financed by the European Commission. The title of the first edition was Preparatory Works for the Academy of Sport for All Young Leaders. So it was a preparatory project in order to create a methodology that in this project, and so test a methodology that in this new project we can implement and use. But let's see some numbers of the first project. So as Taya and Mick said before, we involved 30 young leaders coming from 4 different countries and 20 senior managers from CSIT and the other partner organizations. We involved 5 grassroots sport organizations. We had 3 transnational meetings, as Taya and Mick said. Then we organized 2 national and 1 international conference and an international camp, the one in Kisakeskus. And we had some final outputs that was the 4 project ideas that Mick introduced and a website that you can see on the web, and then 4 promotional videos that among the ones that you have seen at the beginning. But at the end we have the final output, that is the guidelines. Our guidelines, that is the one that I sent you, that is the tool where you can find our methodology. It was a tool thought to be addressed to all the managers, trainers, coaches that want to establish training courses, innovative training courses addressed to young leaders in grassroots sport. So inside you can find all the phases that we did according to our methodology. And in order to develop the three skills that are the one that you have seen in more detail when Mick and Taya explained it before. So leadership skills, management skills, and communication skills. All these skills within the grassroots sport context. Then the methodology, in very simple words, I hope. So we have 2 pillars of our methodology, 2 key words that Anu underlined at the beginning: learning by doing approach and the intergenerational dialogue method. So what does it mean? It means that we try to learn from the experience of the CSIT and the other grassroots sport leaders and managers through the exchanges and the dialogue. Then we come back at the national level and we work together with the national organizations in order to design, as you saw before, new ideas. This is the part that we can call learning by doing. But we come back after to the international level and we discuss again through the dialogue between young leaders and CSIT manager. We discuss the ideas in order to receive the feedback of the more experienced managers in order to implement and improve our project. And we also try to organize events and activities. So you are the actors of this project. And then we also want to experience and practice grassroots sports, learning by the ones that the coaches and the trainers and the managers who have realized it. This is our methodology in very simple words. So now we have really all the information about our first edition of the project, and we can skip to the next step. We are also completely in time, and so I can give the floor in order to skip to our group discussion. So I will put the question here, the question of your group, and I will give the floor to Anu or Riku. I didn't remember.
Okay. Okay, my friends, now you have been just listening to more than 1 hour. Now it's your turn to say something. And now we have 2 questions here. At first, can I see the questions? Yes.
Yeah.
So, but you can see in a minute the 2 questions. So you can discuss about what you feel, what other questions you have, opinions, comments, whatever you think that might like to say. And then after this discussion, we come here back, and one of your group will tell us some topics of your discussion. We don't ask any good solutions or something very ready, but we just ask the topics. What were the interests and the most important and interesting things in your discussion? So you can put them on a paper or somewhere, and then in a group meeting of all of us, you can tell us, and you can choose the one who will tell your results. And now I have to ask Cosimo, so how much time we have for this discussion? Is it 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's 20 minutes. It's until 6:30.
Yes, 6:30. And if I know how many people are here, so now we go to groups, and there are group leaders Francesco, Alba, Mick, Taija and Riku, and you will take your group, and you can lead the discussion. And at first, Francesco, you will get your group, and Angelina, I think that she's here. And then Maju, Christian, Stefania. So you are in Francesco's team. And then Alba, your team is Maria, Nika, Nea, and also Joan. You can go in this group because Henry is not here, I think. And then Mick, your team, Jesus, Evelina, Carlo, and Elisa. And then I have to know, is Hanneli here?
Hanneli wrote that she can't participate. She won't manage the time.
Okay, so Jesus, Evelina, Carlo, and Elisa, you are in mixed team. And then Taija, your team, Paola, Zrinka, Ignacy. And then I'm little confused about, is Liis and Georg here? Are you in same place?
Unfortunately, as I told you, George wanted to come, but he couldn't because of the lectures at the university. So he mentally with us, but not physically, sorry.
Okay, so, but the others, you can go to Taija's group. And then Riku, you will take Gunnar, Roger, Christina, and Patricia. And now we have a 20 minutes time, so it's nice to say, go to your groups.
Now I will create the rooms. So, okay, so I have to find. So, Francesco is with Maju, okay, and with Christian, and then Stefania. Okay, so then, sorry guys for this technical problem. Then we have Alba, then we have Nia, okay, then Nika, and Maria, okay, then
and Joan.
Thank you, and Joan. Then in the third group we have Mick, Mick. Jesus. Okay. Then Evelina. And then Carlo. And then Elisa. Okay. Then the fourth group is with Taya, with Trinka, Paola, and Ignazi. Okay. Then the last group is Riku, Gunnar, Roger, Cristina, and Patricia. Okay. So please join the rooms. You will receive an invitation. And then I will call you back when you finish. So here we have. So Angelina is in the first group, huh, I think?
Yes.
Okay. So please accept the group. So Gunnar, Roger, Zrinka. Okay. Gunnar and Zrinka, can you hear me? Gunnar and Zrinka. Okay.
It's just you and me.
Okay. Angelina is with Francesco. Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, so.
Sorry for these groups, but it's not easy.
I think.
Okay. Evelyn,
so,
what's the problem?
Yeah, I have very bad internet connection.
Okay. So I will try to, because where you was, okay, move to.
I was in mixed group.
Yeah, so I try to put you in third group. Wait before accept because you are in the.
So, sorry, Casimo, we have
Nick.
Jesus,
Nick.
Belina, and Carlo. Could you please join?
Yeah, you are in which group?
Number three.
Number three. Yeah. Number three.
They should have the button.
Yeah,
button.
Carlo, okay, Mick, you are here. Jesus, you are here. So wait. Jesus, wait to accept because now I move to the second group, and now I move to the third one. So now you can accept. Have you received?
No.
The invitation?
Yes, sorry, yes.
Okay, accept.
Sorry, I'm back here because no one came to my room.
Who you are, Taya? So you are
yes.
Oh.
So I don't know where are the others.
Okay, the fourth one. No, they are in.
Okay, because when I pressed it, there was no one.
Okay, wait to accept. Huh? I try to do something. So you are in the fourth group. Oh.
Should I go to this breakout room
too? Try to. No. Now you receive the invitation for the fourth group.
Yeah, it's room 4.
Accept. Okay, Evelyn, the same. Now wait a second. I move to the third one.
I think I had a problem because I was the only one in the fourth room.
Okay, so in the
Yeah,
first
for
room.
me it was the same. I was the only one in the third.
Okay, now try to accept Evelyn again. Mick, you are again outside.
Yes,
Okay.
I came here to see what is happening.
Because wait a second. So now try to accept for the third room. And you, Paola, you was in the fourth group. Okay. Fourth group. Sorry, Paola, but you know this is a problem of this. Okay, now wait. So now try to accept when you have the invitation for the 4 group.
Eve, do you have some problems?
Again.
Yeah, I'm the only one in the group.
No, they are coming.
It's strange because I see that Elisa, Carlo, Jesus, and Nick are in. So wait, try to do again the same thing. So move to third. Now, have you received Eve the invitation for the 3rd group?
I will try, yeah.
Okay, let's try again. So I think, Anu, that we have to give other 5 minutes, so until 35, okay?
Yeah, of
and
course.
Then we see what we have.
Yeah. By the way, I'd like to ask, do you know anything about Pau?
Yeah, John wrote me. Okay, no, Eve is here. Why?
No.
I have the request to join the room 3, but I'm still the only one there. Like, is
okay,
it?
let me enter. Okay, let me enter in the breakout. Okay, I don't know why, but in the system tell me that there are people, but there is no one. So I move you in the group 5, or yeah, 4. Let's try with group 4. And sorry if.
No problem.
Okay, then.
Okay, now I will try the 4.
Yeah, let's try. Okay, Pau, John told me when the meeting was started that Pau had a problem and for this meeting. But after the meeting, we will talk about the participants because we had some problems from Caleb. Okay, who is Carlo? Hi, Carlo. What's the problem? You are not the only one. Eh? You are not.
No, I was in the group. I was in the group, but I was alone in the group, so I returned back.
Which group you were?
3.
Mixed group.
Yeah.
I will put you in a group.
Can you make a new group for Mick?
But I don't know where is Mick. So now I try to shift you in another group. Okay.
Perfect.
Let's try with group 2.
Thank you.
Where is Mick? So I know I'm going to. Okay, Georg. Angelina.
Yeah.
What's
Hey.
the problem? Hi. Where you was?
What?
In which group you were?
I had to be in the first group, but I was alone in the group. Like, yeah, I had to be in the first group.
You're not the only one with this problem. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. I just didn't understand what's happening.
I tried to put you in another group. In the 5. Let's see. And Anu, I'm going to see what happened in group 1.
Yeah.
So group 1 was empty, and I don't know why. So you, Angelina, now did you receive the other invitation?
Not in one, no, just only one, just the first one.
Because now you are in the 5. See if you received the invitation.
Not yet.
Try now. Did you receive the invitation? Because I move you to another group, so you need to have received the invitation.
Yep.
Okay. Join the invitation. Okay. So the group 1 was empty. So I go to group 2.
December. Hi, Cosimo.
I sorry, there was some technical problem, so I'm only.
You are a spy here?
Yeah, exactly. So you are okay. You have till other 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
That is the problem.
Oh,
Okay, but now Cosimo is here.
Nobody wants me.
So group group 2 is working, so I can put you there, Georg.
No, I was alone again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Cosimo.
So, yeah.
I don't know why. Hi,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why we were alone in a room
Okay. So you was in group 4.
with Taya. Yeah.
In group 4 with Taya, and I don't know what to say. Now I put in group 5, and I will do the same with Zrinka.
Okay.
Okay. Accept again the invitation. And you, Angelina, I put in group 2. The group 2 is working, so you can go. Okay, I go to group 3 now to see what happened, what is going on. Okay. So now what? Because group 3 was empty. So now you are in group 5. So I move you in group 4. I think that they are working. Let's try like this. And I join the group 4 with you. So
okay, cool.
Accept. No, I don't know really what is going on, because where are people?
I don't know either.
You were there with many Finnish girls too. Did you discuss about the problems?
Hi guys, sorry
Hello,
to
Cosimo.
interrupt you, but there was a very big technical problem. So I'm only checking where are people, because I cannot find it. Anyway, you are working, so
We are okay here.
Okay,
sure.
perfect. So other till 6:35.
Okay, we have 7 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Long time, and Carlo, this is your first time. So
Yeah.
are you confused or have you any questions?
No, I'm not. I think I'm not confused. So, and I don't know if I have the questions, because I don't know if I know things right. So I read a lot. I spoke with Christian about YOUAca, and I'm very interested in it. And I hoped for a live experience to meet you and everything, but it's okay also like that. So I also spoke in the other group. I don't know what suggestion I can have. I saw what you did last year in the cities, all the events, all the fun you had. So I don't know. I want to experience it also live, not only online. That's all.
Okay, how about Ignacy? What are your feelings?
No, I'm really happy to be back again. It was super bad news when we were pretty close to go to meet in Vienna, if I remember correctly. So that was really bad news not to meet again. But happy to be here again, at least online, and preparing the new projects.
Okay, so what are you waiting for this 2.1 YOUAca 2.1 project?
I mean, for me, it would be perfect to continue in the same line, but like trying to go in depth, going more in depth in the activities we did. So, for example, I don't know, I remember that you teach us, that you explain us how to organize a sports event. So, see more in this way, or how to present, how to present our activities. For me, like I really enjoyed and I really learned a lot. So for me, it would be perfect to keep on the same path and trying to go more in depth in the topics.
Yes, right now it's quite complicated to keep in touch with each other. But how about what would you like to do during these meetings? Not during the meetings, but between these meetings. I mean, that would you like to discuss in somewhere in web page or somewhere? Hello, Mick again.
Hey, yeah. So
Hi, Nick.
hi, Ignacy. Nice to see you. How we had a lot of fun with Ignacy in
I remember.
Did you lost your team?
No, we were talking, so I looked at the timetable, and at the moment we should be in the general room talking about stuff. So I quitted the room to see what is happening.
As usual, you are always on time.
Okay, I think that we can continue together. This was just a practice to be in group, and next time we can do it better.
Yeah, but the two members for my group didn't join. So the Evelina and Carlo.
I was here always.
Yeah, but you weren't in.
No, sorry, I have to say something because I create the rooms and the chat of the breakout rooms, the smaller group, told me that the people were in the groups, but there were only 2 groups working, and I still don't know where are part of the people because the system says that are in the groups, but I didn't see them in the group. So now we will see what happened, and as Anu said, we are here also to practice with these tools.
I will join my room and tell them to join here.
Yeah. So Evelina, did you find your group?
Yeah, finally.
Which group you were?
I was with Taya and Paula.
Okay. So we lost everyone during this meeting. So it was very nice to lose 30 persons in a second.
Let's see if we come back all together.
Let's guess how many we can get back. So are they coming or not?
I also see that Jesus and Elisa and Gunnar are here, so they find the way back home.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you don't need any orienteering training?
Not at the moment, I think.
Okay. So I think that we have to ask these peer leaders that do you have your group here so you can check. Mick and Taya, please, would you like to check? Are your group here? And then also Francesco, Alba and Riku, they are gone.
Yeah, my group is here, so Paula and Eve was in my group only.
Yeah, Taya, I was also in your group, but I don't know why I appeared at another room with rings alone.
Yeah,
so I came
I
back
noticed. I was thinking that, don't you want to see me?
So Jesus and Elisa is here, so they were in my group.
Yeah, and I can confirm you that Francesco is in the room 1 together with Christian, Mario, and Stefania. And the other ones, Alba, Angelina, Joanna, Maria, Ania, and Nika are in group 2, and then the other in group 5. So we wait a few minutes, and then we come back all together.
Meanwhile, I can tell you about the orienteering. Or Cosimo, would you like to tell about your experience in Kisakeskus?
Yeah, it was very funny, but also meaningful experience because we were at the camp in Kisakeskus, and we had to meet all together to know the orienteering activity. And we entered in the classroom and we found a lot of little children with their coaches, but children's, I mean 10 years old, maybe less, that explained us in a perfect English more perfect than mine, how to practice orienteering, and they bring us to do a real orienteering experience in the park outside the classroom. And it was very emotional at the end, because these little children brought us in the forest, and they have the map, and they were very sure of what they told us. So it was very meaningful for me as a trainer.
And when I saw those groups, there was also 1 or 2 small children from the local orienteering club, and then some our leaders. You are more than 20. So at first came from the forest the smallest guys, and they ran, and then they smiled, and then came Cosimo and Taija and the others, and they were, do we have to run? Do we have to run? So the small kids, they are very good. They run very fast, and they really know where to go. And at first we gave the maps to Cosimo and Taija and the others, and then after a few minutes the small kids take the maps. Okay, I take this, I know where to go.
Yeah, it was like this.
Yeah. Okay, but do we have...
Yeah, I closed the rooms, so
okay.
in 40 seconds we will have also the other 4 guys, if they don't lose the road back home.
Okay, and then you can also show us the slide where are the questions, and then we...
Yeah, of course, I will show you. Okay. So let's see if, well,
okay.
Only 1 second, because I have to check if the rooms are closed now. Yeah, now I think that's okay. We have also the other one. Perfect.
Okay, Riku, is your team here?
Yes, it is.
And Taija, I can see Taija and your team. And Mick, and how about Francesco?
Yeah, here I am.
Okay, and Alba. Do we have Alba's group here?
We're here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. I'm seeing her. Okay.
Okay, then we can start. Okay, we are a little sorry about those some confusing things about the groups, but we hope you find a way back to this room where we can discuss together. And next time we can use also some smaller groups, because it's easier, that it's nicer to speak each other. How about what kind of answers or topics you had in your group? So at first the question was exchange feedback, opinions, comments and doubts about the first edition of the project, and they discuss about if and how your expectations on the project are changes after the presentation. So these are quite open questions, so please tell us some summary of your topics. And can we start from the Francesco's group? I don't know where they are, how many participants you had, but you had questions and answers.
It was 4 of us. Do you think the guys should say what we talked about? I think it would be good. Don't you think so?
Whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can give the floor.
So that they can speak, because they've been listening for over an hour. Maybe they can say their opinion themselves instead of me reporting what they said.
It's a good idea. Let's start.
Okay. I was with Mayu, Stefania, and Christian.
So, Mayu, would you like to start?
Yeah, guys, just don't be shy. Open the mic.
I'm a little bit shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we just discussed about how the presentation was, and I was a little bit surprised how much the other activities was shown there, but we talked about that it was fun and important to show those, because those were the most fun part of the project, and like that's why we are doing this.
About Christian.
Yeah, there was too little time to discuss. We needed more time, but as part of the feedback about the presentation and the first edition, yeah, it was great. I really liked the part of that you meet face to face. You do a lot of stuff outside the the regular activities, so we have a lot of fun, which certainly have huge impact on the creativity of the team, and that's something that should be promoted even further. And I think that will certainly help in making progress on YOUAca project 2 as well.
Okay, thank you. Stefania, your turn.
I can say that the presentation was great because we noticed that the groups had fun, and we talked about the fact that it's really important to learn something, not only by doing, but also with fun. So it was a very good thing to notice.
Sounds good. Okay, thank you, group number 1. And then Alba's group. Would you like to tell who were joining the group number 2? Alba, it's your stage is yours.
Okay, in our group, Angelina will be the person who will explain the opinion. So I give the floor to Angelina.
Yeah, right. So I can answer the first question, but I guess those who are new in that project should join me at the second one. So the first project, good experience. People told that they had a good and fun year. That is, yeah, that is obvious, I guess. So they wrote with big letters, wine, like wine. So I guess they love that part as well. And I love that too, of course. Who doesn't? And getting really to know people, like to build those connections between people. That is really good. According to today's situations, they marked that it was really good to meet people physically, not like this online. But we have what we have. Meeting senior leaders that wanted to share their experience and their opinion was really good and useful as well. And getting to know other organizations and cultures. We love the part that we had to travel the countries and getting to know different countries, different traditions. That was really interesting and like whites your brain to other people. But we think that in the first project, there was lack of practical exercises. Like we're talking about sport organizations, sport event organizations, and there were no knowledges about financial part, about like how you're gonna start planning or like developing your idea to provide any events. And that is really important, I guess, if we're talking about organization. And about the expectations, my group members can join me right now. Somebody?
Okay.
Hello, hello, Angelina.
Okay, John.
Joan, your turn.
Yeah, well, in this sense, what we have said, it's a bit just to as you know, in the first edition, I had the opportunity to know a little bit the project, just to share some moments with you. And in this occasion, we expect just to at least to have the same fun and learn the same as you learned in the first edition. So in this aim of improve ourselves, our skills. So we are really, really grateful just to be part in this project. So let's see if the next meeting can be handled physically, or if not, we will do our best in this situation.
Thank you. How about Nea, Nika, and Maria?
Maria.
Maria at the beginning had a microphone problem. I don't know if.
Okay, Nika, your turn.
Hi, I wasn't at the first edition of this project, but I agree with all of my group members, and I hope that we'll have second edition in live, and hope that I will meet and experience all of these things that you've done.
Thank you. And how about Nea? Would you like to say something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We were also discussing about the first meeting in Tortosa, how it was mostly like staying inside and just sitting and learning. But it was so important that after that, you were asking what is good and what is bad, and like really listening us. And the next meeting was already like much better. We were more outside and doing together and things like that.
Sounds good. How about, do we go to the mixed team now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, your turn. You can share the...
Yeah, well, in my team, I will, because I guess we are running out of time a little bit. I will summarize my team's sayings, because there were only Jesus and Elisa. So they both participated last year on one meeting or one event. So they did know what this was a little bit about. So, and they liked it. It was awesome, and they want to participate this year also. And the expectations were not changed by the presentations, because yeah, they know what it was about, and they hope to participate.
Okay, thank you. And then Taija, your group, and would you like to tell us what you thought about and discussed about, or do you give the floor to the others? Taija.
Well, if we have time, I can give the floor to the others.
Yes,
But
and you can tell who will tell
Yes,
something.
so in my group there was only Paula and Eve, and we had about 5 minutes time to talk about, but the girls had really good points, so I think they can tell us like shortly about those.
Okay, Paula, would you like to start?
Okay, so we talked about that. Me and Eve didn't think that this project could be that fun, because we saw all the pictures and we saw that all the participants in the last edition had really a lot of fun beside of learning. And our expectations are to learn from the best people in this field. So we look forward to see each other in real life and not here. And we can wait to learn and to put in practice what we will learn here.
Thank you. And Eve, your turn.
Yeah, just about that we discussed. Also, I think we were both so impressed that you really did like a real project, and we are looking forward to that too.
Thank you. And then Riku, your group.
Thank you, Madam. There were Rinka, Roger, Christina, and Patricia in my group. And let's have to be honest. Patricia said that she is more relaxed now. So maybe the waitings of the project were hard learning and serious people like me and Cosimo. But we can do it a different way, and to putting together, to networking, to learn more from different cultures and people are the expectations of our project. And after all, we can learn together and share things. And I heard about one interesting project from Croatia now, and I need and I want to learn more and meet these people, because together we can share, and the sharing is caring. So is there any person from my group that wants to tell us something more, or was this all?
How about Patricia?
Yes, so we shared our opinions and we comment on it. It was interesting because Zrinka and I are new in this, so we didn't have any, I don't know, not opinions, but experience with something like this. So it is all new for us. And as Riku said, I was expecting a little bit more serious, I don't know, following the rules kind of communication through this online meeting. But it is really a relaxed, I don't know, environment. And it is very interesting for us. And Roger and Christina shared their part of the story because they were participants last year. So they shared their experience and what did they think it is, I don't know, important to know about this project. And it was interesting to talk to them about it. And we talked about a project that Rico mentioned, the Youth Movement Power in Croatia. And that's it.
Okay, thank you for hearing that. And then also, surprisingly, I also had a group, and I think that Gunnar and Jesus, who were in my group. So would you like to say something?
Carlo.
Okay. Carlo, your turn.
Yeah, I had a problem that I was in 3 groups in 3 minutes. So I was in group number 3, then in group number 2, and then with you. So I don't have to say too much because you said already everything. I also thought it would be a really organized or structured, very serious meeting, but I see we created a great atmosphere. So I have a feeling that I already know you. And about the projects, I already told you I want to learn new skills about organizing or about being involved in sport projects and how it works also in the other nations, not only in mine. So I don't know. I'm excited for the experience, and that's all.
Okay, thank you. How about, are there someone else who wants to say something? Floor is yours, and there is always time for say your own opinions. Okay, but thank you for everyone. Now we can continue, and then I think that I give the floor to Cosimo, and he will tell us something what is coming in our project.
Exactly. I try to use less minutes. Anyway, thank you for your words. Everything is useful for us to do better because we start from your opinions in order to create something that is tailored for this group. So the new project is called YOUAca 2.0. You see that there is no more the word preparatory. Since this year we have the methodology that is the same that we had, but we have a new entry organization that is HLA, Health Life Academy from Croatia, and you already knew some participants from there. So the objective is always the same, that is to prepare a new generation of young leaders. So to set up a team of young people who are working or they aim at working in grassroots sport level at national and international level. So the main outputs that we expect to achieve with this project. The first one is to have new project ideas from you in two CSIT sectors that are innovative sports, so all the sports that are new, that are not Olympic, that are not formalized yet, because CSIT want to invest in and to try to propose them. And the other sector is to have new project ideas in sport and disability. The other output is to design and test a new web platform that will be created for this project, at least a sort of prototype, that will be the main platform in order to have connections between young leaders, young people, and grassroots sport organizations and their managers in the CSIT network. So where we can exchange ideas and new projects. Then, of course, we want to, more than the last year, to practice, to apply what we learn on the field. And it's in this sense that the opportunity to have a meeting in World Sport Games 2021, if the COVID-19 allow us to do it, would be a very great opportunity in this sense. Then, so the roadmap, only to let you understand what will be the next steps. So from September to December, we will have other 2 online meetings. So we will do our best to do interactive and to create compact meeting. The next meeting will be a meeting where we are going to meet 2 CSIT leaders in order to talk about and to exchange ideas and information about innovative sports and disability in sports. Then we will have another meeting where we are going to define the criteria of the YOUAca web platform. So we want to listen your voice in order to create the platform. Then we will have a part that is the learning by doing at national level. So you will have to collaborate with your sport organizations in order to design project ideas in the 2 fields that we have said. In March 2021, we hope to meet live, and so to reply all that experiences that you heard and that we want to come back to. So you will present your project ideas and you will get the feedback from the CSIT managers, but also we work on some skills, for example, leadership skills. Then, and the meeting, sorry, will be in Vienna. Then we will have another learning by doing part, because we will have our platform, the prototype. So we are going to test the platform at national level from April to May. And then at the end, we will have our live meeting in Emilia-Romagna, where we will be the World Sport Games. That is the main grassroots sport event, international grassroots sport event of CSIT, where we will be the opportunity to present our outputs, so the project ideas and also the platform, but also to work there, okay, to support the organization of that event live there. So this is the very brief explanation of what we expect in this project. I want to leave you, if you don't have any other question, but we can see after, with the next task. So the task for the next meeting is to start to collect information about what your organization are doing in the field of innovative sports and disability in sport, in order to present them when we will meet in the next meeting. At the moment, we don't have the date, but we are going to inform you as soon as possible about the date, but anyway, in the middle of November, something like this. So we will have another month and a half before to see again online. So I really finished, so only to let you see. So now we are here. So from here to the second online meeting, this is this task, in order to come at the second meeting with some information about innovative sports and disability in sport that your organization are doing. So thank you very much for your attention. And so if you don't have any other questions, Anu?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I also, as you know, I work as a teacher, so I always have some homework for you. So I wrote to the chat that you should find from the Facebook the page CSIT Young Leaders, and please you can give the thumb, you can like it, and please, would you like to share something, some nice sport happenings or some nice picture or something that we can get it alive, that everyone can see that young leaders are working and we are doing things. And also that's the way where we can also to know a little better who we are. And that's why I ask you put something there. So if I find that everyone can put something, so there is more than 30 dates in that page. So it's a great thing. And I think that next time we will see also online, but it's the middle of the November, and we are talking about the disabilities and also the different kind of sports. And I think that we get to know the two EXCOM members, Henk Bochums from Netherlands, and then also the Yoram Arnstein from Israel. So they will, I think that they will join us, or then we can send you some videos beforehand. But I also thank you. And now it's very, very dark here. So let's keep in touch, and thank you for everyone.
So if you have any question, please unmute your microphone and tell us, because I cannot see all the hands if there are. Okay, if there aren't any questions, I propose you to unmute all the microphone and do an applause, as we used to do when we are live in live meeting.